All right, so here's the DD40 dual motor. And what I was thinking was doing this, two motors in parallel, using these gigantic 283 motors. But I've got them on the tester right now. Let's take a look at the numbers. 7 volts. It's still, it's like 0.1 amps, whatnot. Okay, there's my layout power, and now we're drawing a 1/4 amp. They're ridiculously powerful. These are the motors that you would find in a screwdriver that had a lot of torque to it. And I think because we're using a Digitrax DH126 in here, I think these are going to draw too much power. Even in parallel, they'll be fine. They'd be fine for running around. But if you were to like grab onto one and hold it while it was running, the two of them together, you'd be testing that limit on that decoder. So I think we're going to go for an alternate plan. We're not going to do these giant things. They're just too big. What we used them before, they were great in the 10 shoulder brass, but they're just way too big for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do dual face rippers, because we know these totally work. They still got a ton of torque. They have way more torque than we could ever use, but they do draw less. They draw less amps, which is good, and that's because of what they are. They draw a lot less amps. So I think we're going to do dual face rippers, because that's a proven thing, and I know we can run two of them locomotives, dual motors in them at one time and have no troubles, and they're not going to stress out the decoder like these 283s are just so ridiculously huge. So this is going to be our plan. We're going to do this again like we did with Hercules. We'll go 283s. These are square motors, and they'll be just as awesome as Hercules is. And I think that will be a better fit for the decoder, which has 2 light functions. And we won't be stressing that decoder, because as you know, with all those NCE decoders, which are only 1 amp decoders, they got tested to their limit too many times, and eventually they burned out. Now the Digitrax decoder is 1.5 amp, and these 2 motors are not going to stress that out. They're going to be good to go. But we know they got a little bit of jump to them. But I think we can program the speed table a little better. We should probably reprogram Hercules' speed table, because these guys got just a tiny bit of jump at like no power at all. Turn on just, what did we say that was? It was like 0.03 volts, and away they went. And they're 24 volt motors, so they're in no danger of burning up. But I think we're going to do the face rippers, which is good. We haven't done some face rippers for a while. Let's go ahead and plan to do some face ripper motors.